John Benny.
Do for self. Except your own. Bismillah, Rahman Ar-Rahim. Right now, y'all are watching me look at you, look at me, look at you, while simultaneously looking at me. And I would just like to say, that's a blessing. And right now, I just want to look, right? I just want to look because I'm just well aware of how much time had to pass in order for me to get to this point. So much time had to pass for me to get to this point. So much had to happen for me to get to this point. Good and bad, so much had to happen in order for me to be right here, right now, speaking to y'all. Man, bro, ain't none of this shit promised. But I'm here. Somehow, some way, I'm here, man. I'm here. Let me tell y'all, bro, so much I had to learn on this journey. There was so much to learn. And one of the things that I learned most recently was a lot of my, and not to dive like straight into anything and not to sound too deep, but I don't really know how else to put it. I was the cause of a lot of my own depression, right? I realized I was the cause of a lot of my own depression, and that was a tough pill that I had to swallow. And when I say I was the cause of a lot of my own depression, that's not to absolve anybody or anything from the actions that they did or the things that took place on that end. But when I say I'm the cause, it means there were circumstances and there were things that I did that I could have not done that would have prevented that depression. I found myself using too much of my human emotion when I should have instead been using knowledgeable logic. And I realize that, and I understand the errors and my ways. And because I have that understanding, I am able to move forward cautiously and correctly to protect my own peace of mind. And I see so many times people refuse to accept accountability for their actions. You don't have to do anything bad to be the cause of something bad. There's a such thing as good intentions, bad outcomes. There's a such thing as that. And like when I say this was a tough pill I had to swallow, because for a long time I thought that I was in the right with everything. And albeit my intentions were never ill, my good intentions resulted in bad outcomes. And I kept repeating those same intentions thinking that the outcome would change. But everybody knows doing the same thing, expecting different results, is insanity. People often deflect blame and guilt onto others because they don't want to accept accountability and responsibility for the role that they played in a negative outcome. And once I realized I was doing that, once I realized I was the cause of some of my own depression, I'm telling y'all, it was a tough pill to swallow because I didn't know how to accept it. I didn't know. But one thing I did know was that I wasn't gonna run or hide from this new truth that I had learned. I wasn't gonna run from it because I'm a man. I had to face it. I just had to face it and go through it, because I'll oftentimes preach about when you're going through something, it's important that you go through it because there's a lesson to be learned in whatever it is you're going through. And eventually, you're going to have to teach somebody the lesson that you just learned, right? You're going to have to help somebody eventually with whatever it is that you just went through. And in turn, you may save somebody's life. And that's what I believe life is about. We were put here to love, create, and be of service to others. Go through whatever it is that you're going through, and you're going to have to help somebody. And in doing so, you're being of service to others. But I'm so grateful that I was able to come to that realization, because it's allowed me to have another level of freedom, man. Another level of freedom. And it's funny, I'm gonna segue into something that happened to me recently, right? I've recently been seeing the number 911 recently. I pocket dialed it on accident. I look at my phone and it's 911. The time is 9/11, 911. And I've just been seeing the number recently, and I brought it to the attention of one of my friends, and she actually informed me that it may not be a coincidence as to why I'm seeing the number. And just a quick backstory, there was a point in time where I started to feel, and don't think I'm crazy when I say this, but there was a point in time where I started to feel like an angel. Things around me started to not feel real. Things started to not feel real. I started to feel like I was an angel. I started seeing the beauty of everything. I started appreciating everything. Everything. I started to love everything, right? So seeing this number and then reading up on what it meant kind of spooked me. I ain't gonna lie. But I'm gonna read to y'all what seeing this number means. So on this website here, it lists about 5 or 6 different reasons as to why you would be seeing the number 911. But as soon as I read the first one, it really hit home for me, right? So it says, first meaning of 911, you're moving to a higher level of consciousness. And then it goes on to say, as an angel number, 911 is about readiness to lighten the world around you with your divine light. You are ready to grow and expand spiritually, and this new sense of awareness will bring you purpose in life. You take action that moves you in the direction of what you desire, and life begins to flow for your highest good. The universe will lead you to answers as you take a step closer to your true self. You decide to release old habits and choose better ways to spend your time in order to form your new character that supports your true self and the universe. It is time to take the wheel and become the captain of your own ship. Make waves and create ripples outward to start the change that positively impacts the whole world or even just one person. Whew. So I read that, right? And then I think about the fact that I have this new level of consciousness where, you know, I'm preaching, you know, I love you all. I'm seeing the beauty in everything. And I'm just, all my videos are like self-help videos now. I don't make, you know, Dallas Cowboys videos anymore. I never even explained. I had a whole audience that watched my YouTube channel for the Dallas Cowboys videos, and I don't make them anymore. And it's not by accident that I don't make them anymore. The truth is that it just didn't matter to me anymore. It didn't matter to me anymore. The outcome of like sporting events and stuff like that is just a smaller scale in the grand scheme of life. It just doesn't matter. Man, what a beautiful reality this is, man. What a beautiful reality. But I gotta show y'all what y'all came here for, man, because like I said, this is 6 years. I am 6 years in. And coming to that realization that I came to recently, you know, everything I discussed in this video thus far up to this point was one of the grandest lessons I done learned on my journey, man. I was responsible for a lot of my own depression. Oh yeah, y'all gotta check this out. Y'all gotta check this out. You know? Yeah, man. A lot of time, bro. A lot of lessons learned along the way. On the way to being a freeform king, man, a lot of lessons. A lot of lessons about life, and a lot of lessons about people, and a lot of lessons about myself was learned along the way. Yeah. You should appreciate me. You should love me. Because I'm gonna love you. So. Show y'all the back, you know. Hopefully the lighting is decent. Then you got the left side. Y'all see how I'm rocking, man. 6 years. 6 years, man. Freeform. Freedom. Yeah. It's a blessing to be here, man. A blessing to experience y'all. It's a blessing to be able to speak to y'all, you know. Yeah. Guys, kings and queens, man, thank y'all for watching. Remember to comment, subscribe, share, all that, man. For real, thank y'all for watching and following me on this journey, man. All my subscribers, everybody that's never watched me, thank you for that. And as always, remember to love somebody and hug somebody. You're here today, you're gone today. I'm out. Do for self. Except your own. Bismillah, Rahman, Ar-Rahim.